FM.
Man, this black BMW throwing up sparks right now, driving on that rim. And Jen, where is it?
It's going to come to an end. There's no way he can drive on this without the car catching on fire. Southbound side of the 5. He's past the 605. He's heading into the Norwalk area. He's driving on the right shoulder of the freeway. And look at this. That's a tire. That's the rim.
It looks like the rim is destroyed.
It's not even in like a normal wheel at this point.
Yeah, no. He's got to stop. So look at the back end. The bumper is flying off as well. So this is going to come to an end soon. But again, it's South 5, south of the 605, and there's no traffic ahead. This is wide open between the 605 and the 91. So he can take it at top speed depending on what the car can do.
The car, coming to an end though, the car will stop at some point. The question is, what will he then do? Will he get on out? Will he surrender? Will he take off? So we're on this for you. More coming up in just minutes. Thanks, Jen, for that update. It is 8:11.
Protecting the clean air inside your home has never been more important, and that's why IQ Air is here to help during these unprecedented times. IQ Air was born with a mission to provide the world with the cleanest and purest air possible, and has developed the affordable Autumn Series 5-in-1 personal air purifying system to do just that. The Autumn Series is the #1 rated personal air purifier, delivering instant clean air free from 99% of airborne pollutants, using exclusive hyper-HEPA filtration technology to remove airborne particles down to 0.0. The smallest that exists. Autumn Series combines nearly 50 years engineering expertise with state-of-the-art German manufacturing for the highest quality product available. The Autumn delivers the cleanest air possible directly to your breathing zone. It can be set up on any flat surface, your coffee table, nightstand, desk, anywhere. Keep the air your family breathes safe and visit IQAir.com/US now to order your Autumn Series 5-in-1 personal air purifier. That's ATEM, only at IQAir.com/US.
Looking for stories about the black community and you don't want to wait until, February? Then check out Beyond Black History Month, the podcast that tells inclusive stories year-round. Like how today's labor movement is connected to the civil rights movement, and why black neighborhoods keep getting hit with water crisis after water crisis.
We're still being charged for water that we can't use.
Listen and subscribe to Beyond Black History Month on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast from.
About alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trust in life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. On a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I start trying to rush past the turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety. Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
The listening you love is on the free Odyssey app. Your radio stations, coverage of your favorite teams, live news from your hometown, and millions of podcasts on demand. Best of all, you can completely customize your listening experience. Follow topics you care about, like leagues and teams. Pause or rewind your local sports and news, and add shows to your queue to catch up later. There's a lot to listen to, so get started and download the free Odyssey app today.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. With honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids. They need to know that they should never be shared with friends or family. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
The breaking news, the in-depth coverage.
Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station.
KNX News, 97.1 FM. Everything you need, every time you listen.
And I'm Vicki Moore. Coming up on KNX News, 97.1 FM.
Black market in marijuana still booming for legalization here in California.
Man, this BMW is smoking from the back, wobbling from one tire and driving on a sparking rim.
A U.S. chipmaker looking to invest $100 million in a new factory and create tens of thousands of jobs. I'll tell you where. Your money at 8:20.
How is his BMW even driving?
That's a good question.
Oh, stuff is flying off.
It's bad shape right now. This traffic update is sponsored by parking.mylax.com. Jeffrey.
I guess we've been over this one almost now, 30, 35, 40 minutes. He's still going south on the 5. Looks like he might be exiting at Beach Boulevard, which is in a park area. This black BMW literally has no front tire, driving on the rims, it's sparking. The car is smoking. The back fender is just slapping off. He hit, so far we watched him hit one car. He kind of T-boned the guy, spun him around on the southbound 5 in the Commerce area, but he's still going. And it looks like Beach is right in the heart of Buena Park. It's unbelievable to me how he can keep going. Let's go to Scotty's been tracking him as well. Scotty.
Yeah, certainly trying to keep our distance from all the extra air traffic up here. There's 6 or 8 helicopters, including a CHP fixed wing, all tracking this person here. And Jim, we were talking before the report. We've seen this before. Ends up, the car drives on the ramp, it starts sparking, the car starts smoking, and eventually the car sometimes just catches on fire. So we might see that. Again, the southbound 5 through the Buena Park area, looks like they might be getting off the freeway at Beach Boulevard. They do get back on the freeway southbound through the 91 into Anaheim.
All right, well, it looks like he's now getting back on the freeway. The 90, it's unbelievable. At Beach Boulevard, I believe he's heading west on the 91 or east. It's tough for me to say. I think it's westbound. And again, he's going at top speed. He's driving on the right shoulder. It is so chaotic and so dangerous. I'm just hoping that somehow or another this car stops. Maybe you just can't keep driving after all. All right, so let's quickly get to some valley freeways quickly. Westbound side of the 101 at White Oak. We've had an earlier stall in the left lane, and that's got you backed up. It's a really frustrating drive on the West 101 all the way back to the 170. Split eastbound 101. Very heavy from Woodland Hills heading over towards the 170. Orange County kind of quiet this morning, just your typical patterns of slowing. I just want to mention that South 57 is still a pretty loaded drive coming out of Brea Canyon, heading down towards the 5. And again, we're on the 91 west. He's just west of the 5 and still going at top speed.
Oh, that is...
There goes the fender.
Yeah, the fender's flapping off, but the front, I mean, he's just dragging that wheel now in the front. It's not even spinning.
He's dragging the fender,
spinning,
and he's dragging the tire.
He's got the wobbly, the left rear is... Oh, there goes... Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
That rear bumper is coming off.
You don't
want to be behind that car.
It's steer clear of this car if you're on the 91 westbound heading through the car.
Jen, did we say that there are 2 people inside of this, right? We were talking about the guy who's driving, but are there 2 people?
No, I have not heard that.
Well, it's hard to tell also. Very darkly tinted windows.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit now. Let's see if he gets off.
He's sliding. I mean, that's got to be a rough ride.
Look at that tire. It's not even moving.
Well, yeah,
it's just the rim.
The tire's gone. The rim is still there, and it's been bent. It's been bent in such a way that it's just standing still.
How is he? I mean, he must be really tugging on that steering wheel. Why don't they pit them at this point, Jen?
Well,
they just follow them to the end?
Yeah, well, tell me, there's a surrounding it. There's a lot of cars on the freeway. They're not going to pit because they could hit somebody else, too. It's just dangerous. I think the safest way to pit is when they're on surface streets, which he hasn't really done a lot of. He's done a lot of freeways.
Any kind of, spikes? I mean, is there anything they can do besides just let them go?
They can put it well, they've got some units. Before it was just an air. They were just, following with the air. But I think they're going to try to do a spike across. They have to get ahead of them and have to spike across, right?
Well, it looks like that
there goes the
front
tire.
rear's going to come out.
No, there goes the tire. There's the rim. The rim is going to come off. And the car's sparking, so it's going to catch fire eventually. I mean, there's no way you can keep going like this. The car's falling apart as we're watching him drive on the 91 freeway.
Yeah, this is a high end. It appears from what I see, it appears to be a 7 Series BMW.
Not anymore.
Well, we are, it was, at least at one point.
Wow. Yeah, all right, so he's heading into the Norwalk area, Downey area on the 91 westbound. So the next big freeway interchange is going to be the 605.
If that front wheel comes off,
it's going to hit somebody.
He has to go down, right? I mean, can he just keep going?
I mean, he's going he's going 72 miles an hour right now with a car like this. 72 miles an hour.
3 kind of wheels in the bumper coming off. Crazy. All right, we're monitoring if it stops. Anything else happens, we're going to bring it to you.
Yeah, and one of our producers actually made a really good point. We're going to go to money in just a moment, but the fact that he was on a freeway, and the black and white right behind him right now. But he was on a freeway wide open maybe about 5 minutes ago, just before we came to our last traffic report, and he made the very good point, our producer did, why would that not be the perfect time to try and do a pit?
Yeah, but it's hard to say, with cops,
There's pockets of slowing. You never know. It's wide open and it's heavy. Like right now, he's going to hit a lot of heavy traffic for the next 7 or 8 miles.
And to your point, Jen, I mean, they really have to be careful that, police, that they make that decision, that they don't injure anybody else.
That's right.
Well, and again, that was the producer's point in that it was a wide open portion of the freeway. Wide open. Why not do it there? Anyways, but there's so many.
And the units just got behind him. You know, this